It was going to happen sooner or later. The writing's been on the wall ever since the season started for Chris Hughton, and now Tony Fernandes and the board at QPR have decided to part ways with him, and they will now be searching for a brand new manager. Just 2-3 months into the new season, after replacing me, they will be looking for a new manager. Unbelievable stuff, really. Is it a bit of a knee-jerk reaction? Well, when you look at their results over those last couple of months, they have been dire, especially with the team that I left behind. Now, I don't want to be seen as blowing my own trumpet or anything, but this was a team that was fighting it out for a Europa League spot, for possibly a Champions League spot this season. But they find themselves, with 11 games gone, down in the relegation zone. I mean, it just hasn't been good enough. Let's have a look at their team. Actually, the results. Look at this. They lost against Newcastle, against Atletico Madrid, losing against teams like Burnley, who were a simple walk in the park over the last 2 seasons. They just haven't had the best of starts of the season. It's just gone from there. Morale, well, it is an all-time low. Obviously, it's not going to help with players like Corker and Trash being out injured, as well as... oh, I didn't know that. They've got Adam Lallana on loan from Liverpool. Even still, they've got a quality team here that really should have been fighting out for the top half of the league, like I've done over the last 2 seasons with them. It's not good enough, and it's going to be interesting now who Fernandes replaces Hughton with. Ooh, Stuart Pearce has taken charge at QPR. It didn't take Fernandes long to replace Hughton. He comes in to QPR at such a tough time because his first game in charge is at Loftus Road against Man City. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for the result of that. As we know, Stuart Pearce was once in charge of Man City. Didn't have the best of times there. I think QPR is still going to have the same problems. Right. Oh, Benzema is back from injury, and so is Robin van Persie. Bit of a boost that is, as we head into the most busiest time of the season. We are getting close to the end of November, heading into December. Up next, we've got Chelsea. Massive clash in the Premier League. We need to win it, really. Manchester United must respect Terry. Yeah, right. Feeling pretty confident now heading into this game against Chelsea at Old Trafford. Think we can get the 3 points here today. We've got a quality team. We should be beating them. And we do get the first kickoff of the day at 12:45. Let's just have a look at... Oh, I haven't shown you guys my... So here's the league table as it stands. I haven't shown you guys my recent results, have I? Been too wrapped up with the QPR fiasco with the change of manager. So at first I went ahead and played the game against Club Brugge at Old Trafford. We absolutely battered them 5-0. A brilliant performance from the team, 61% possession. We really controlled this game. And Club Brugge, they couldn't even breathe at Old Trafford. We absolutely stifled them. None of my strikers got on the score sheet. All midfielders, Pedro, Mata and Fellaini. Moving on, we had another massive clash at the Emirates against Arsenal. A very, very tough game, which was to be expected. It was more of a tactical battle, really, out in that field. Pedro had to come off injured in the 20th minute, but Adnan Januzaj converted the penalty into a goal. We just came away with a point, and as you can see, that leaves us now in second. Arsenal 2 points behind us, Chelsea a point above us. So I'm hoping Tottenham can get a result against Arsenal, and I'm hoping, of course, we can beat Chelsea here and get back into that top spot. Now, that weekend we drew against Arsenal. It was Chelsea that won 5-0 at home against Swansea, which put them in that top spot. Vincent Aboubakar, I think that's how you pronounce his name, just tremendous for Chelsea, and that's certainly a player that we're going to have to watch out for in this upcoming game. For QPR, it was that fixture against Newcastle where they lost 5-1 at St James's, which I think was the final nail in the coffin for Chris Hughton as manager of QPR. So let's get going then for this Manchester United-Chelsea clash in the Premier League. I just want to... So Di Maria is not really fit for this game. So I could probably play Januzaj. Mata could do with a bit of a rest as well against his former side. Might have to leave him out of this game completely, which I didn't really want to do because Mata has been fantastic for us. Bring in Schweinsteiger. Just change Fellaini to that advanced playmaker. Normally play him as like a ball-winning midfielder. But I think for today, we've got Rooney on the bench. Maybe I'll start Rooney instead of... Benzema can't really start this game either. Could probably put him on the bench, but, you know, I want to be using Falcao as well. Probably bring him on in the second half. We'll see how Rooney gets on out there. up front. He hasn't scored too many goals. Although when he has, it's made such an impact to the team. Pedro can start. Kind of funny seeing that he's actually signed for Chelsea in real life. At the back, looking all good, looking solid. Phil Jones having to come in at right back for Raphael, who's out with injury. Just switch those two over. I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. Manchester United against Chelsea. Probably the biggest fixture of the season so far. Even with 11 games gone. And we are missing some key players like Rojo, Raphael and Hernandez. United's last meeting at Stamford Bridge finished 3-0. Was that to Chelsea? Because that was when Van Gaal was in charge. I'm not sure. Right, Chelsea then. Oh, they are going with Abu Bakr up front. Gonna have to watch out for him. Hazard on the left. Cuadrado on the right. Oscar. They've got Rakitic in the side. Courtois in goal. Oh, this is going to be a very tough game. Look at their strong bench as well. Bernard. They've got Cech still. Bertrand. Wellington Nem, who destroyed QPR last season. Numerous times, actually, not just the once. I think, though, for this game, key player for Chelsea, it's got to be Hazard. I can see him causing a lot of trouble. A lot of uneasiness for my back four. And the team, they've just got to guard against complacency as well. Because that's been a massive problem over the last couple of fixtures. We had an easier time against Club Brugge. But before that and after, yeah, it's been a problem. And we can make do without that. Especially for such a big game here today. So we get kickoff. Come on, United. Let's get the 3 points here today. We can do this. We can beat Chelsea. I've only beaten Chelsea once in this save on Football Manager. And that was when I was in charge of QPR in that FA Cup semi-final. What a game that was. Fellaini taking his time to pass to Schweinsteiger. Rooney sitting deep here. Look how many players Chelsea have got back. They do seem to be sitting back a lot more. Rooney gets a shot away. But it's a save by Courtois. Going to have to do a lot better if you want to be putting one past him. Just try and encourage the team then. Okay. 15 minutes gone and Januzaj's injured. As if I haven't got enough of that to deal with. We've got Di Maria available. Even though he wasn't fit to start, he's going to have to come on with just 15 minutes gone in this game. He's going to be absolutely knackered once that final whistle is blown. Unless, of course, I decide to take him off in the second half. I actually plan to bring him on in the second half and really cause an impact. For United, of course. There's the league table as it stands. Chelsea still a point above us, of course. Nothing happening just yet then. 2 minutes added on for half-time. There we go. 0-0. And for the team tour, that was a good first half. Let's have more of the same after the restart. I think, yeah, I'm happy. Keep it up, lads. Let's have a look at these stats, the match stats. So we've had the majority of possession. And we've had the majority of shots on target. 5. Chelsea haven't even had any on target. They've been pretty poor in front of goal. And I've probably spoke too loudly now. Fellaini looking very tired there. But you know what? I'm going to leave him on because he may have just picked up a knock. He may be much better, maybe raring to go now for the second half. If he isn't, then I'll just have to take him off, of course. And maybe replace him with Ander Herrera. He's been in fine form. Probably should have started him in this game, actually. Hazard, just look at those runs he makes. He's not afraid. Not afraid to take on 2-3 guys. Vertonghen, good challenge there. Luke Shaw. No, where are you going? Pedro was well open on that left side. Very disappointed. We could have got moving then. Down that left channel. Hazard. Oh, no. Hazard makes us pay. Poor defending at the back there. It's 1-0 Chelsea. Right after the restart of the second half. What is Jones doing? He's like stuck in the mud. Thinking he could make a challenge on Hazard. He was too quick for him. And now we've really got to fight our way back into this game. Not only got to get an equaliser, but we've got to get a winner now if we want those 3 points. Let's bring on Herrera. Fellaini hasn't improved. Come on. I hate seeing my players frustrated because it always works against me. Always on Football Manager for some reason. Because you think a player looking frustrated or looking furious, they get stuck in and really want to go for that equaliser or that winning goal. But not for me. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen here today. Let's take some more risks. Get rid of that offside trap, because I think that works against us sometimes as well. Hazard with a free kick. Going for Diego Costa. We can break here. Oh, look at the space down here for Di Maria. Pedro just hasn't got the range. I think he was looking for Rooney instead. If he could have switched that over to Di Maria, we would have been well in. We would have took that into Chelsea's box. Maybe create something that we needed. Oscar. Diego Costa. Feeds that through for Oscar. And he just puts it wide. We got let off there. Could have been 2-0. Could have been all over by then. I'll go overload because I'm sure Chelsea are going to be parking that big blue bus very soon. We got a free kick. Rooney. Oh, off the crossbar. Di Maria, please. Di Maria just couldn't get on to the end of that. Cuadrado set free. Taking it down the right side. It looked like he was taking it to the corner flag then. That's promising. Can we rescue a point from this game? Can we? I don't want to lose again against another top side in the Premier League. We've already lost against Man City, and we can't afford to lose here against Chelsea. Come on. Time's up. 3 minutes added on. Can we rescue a point? Can we? Nah, that's going to be it as soon as he kicks that ball. Shoot. Lost again. This isn't good. This is not good. I'm not happy. Got to keep morale as high as possible. I don't want the lads starting to feel down about themselves. I mean, we're still... Okay, we're 4 points behind Chelsea. It's still early days, right? But really, we needed to win that game. We can't keep losing against the bigger teams in the Premier League. It's not Manchester United. Hopefully United will return to getting good results, the results that we need if we want to be taking that Premier League title back off Liverpool and bringing it back home where it belongs. And I think we will. Actually, I know we will. Onwards and upwards. We got Benzema back from injury. That's a boost for the team. Rafael not far away from returning either. I think we're going to be okay. As I said, that loss against Chelsea, we'll just have to put behind us now. It's still early days. That only our 12th game into the season. So we just got to make sure now we can get back on the right track, get back to winning ways. Now, just before I end the episode, I want to see what the score is between Tottenham and Arsenal. They haven't played just yet. Come on, Tottenham. I'm hoping for a good result there if they can get one over their bitter rivals. Can they? Can Tottenham do it? No, they can't. Just coming up short. Arsenal winning 2-1 with goals from Ozil and Sanchez, which means we have dropped down to third. Arsenal second by a point. Chelsea above United by 4 points. We need to put that right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.